Pokemon Trainers Academy, Episode 6, Amber's Rival. Amber waited anxiously in Professor Ogleza's classroom. It was well past 6 o'clock, and he still hadn't led the students to Arena 2 for evening study. Just then, the professor peeked his head into the open doorway and said, "Sorry I'm late. You can go now." Amber dashed ahead of the other students to get to the arena. She was typically shy and quiet, but when it came to Pokemon, she couldn't be eager enough. As soon as she got to the arena, she sat down at her spot on the stairs on the right-hand side. She pulled out a black and gold Ultra Ball from her pocket and said, "Latias, come on out." The Pokeball opened, and Amber's Pokemon and best friend Latias appeared. Of course, a few seconds later, Amber heard Julius's voice yelling, "Hold up! Out of my way! Gotta get to Arena 2! She turned around to see him running towards her across Arena 3 with his Jolteon beside him. Julius stopped about 2/3 of the way there. He yelled, "Jolteon, use Tackle on Latias!" Jolteon kept running towards Latias. Before he could get to her, Latias closed her eyes tightly. A ball of mist formed over her head and flew towards Jolteon, soaking it in water. "What was that about?" Julius shouted. "Was that a move?" Amber asked Latias. "What's a move?" "Hold on a second," Amber said as she looked up Latias' moves in her Pokédex. She knew Mist Ball, Psycho Shift, Recover, and Reflect type. "Was that Mist Ball?" "Well, it's a ball of mist, so yeah." "With the other three, I don't know what those are, and you probably don't know either, considering you literally asked what a move was." "But that's okay," Amber said. "We're going to give you a TM overhaul. During evening study tomorrow, I'm going to go to the library and find a list of TMs you can learn. Then I'm going to teach you 3 of them so you don't have to be so confused about your moves. It'll be so fun!" I've never met a girl who was more enthusiastic about learning. The next day after evening study, Amber was talking to Flora about her research. "There are several moves on the list that involve flying, but I'm going to have to teach those to her once her wing is fixed. I've been thinking of trying out Double Team. It usually involves speed, but maybe I could factor in her light refracting abilities." "What's got you so interested in Latias' moves?" Flora asked. "She used Mist Ball after Julius and Jolteon tried to attack us," Amber replied. "You talk about this Julius kid an awful lot. It sounds to me like you two are enemies." Amber's smile faded. "I guess so." "You two should become rivals," Flora suggested. "How do I do that?" Amber asked. "My mom told me a lot about making rivals. She's a breeder, but she used to be into gym badges and the Indigo League and that sort of stuff. She told me a rivalry is a promise between 2 trainers to battle every time they meet each other and enjoy every time they battle. Mom also said rivalry isn't official until you shake their left hand. She got that from her first rival, and then she passed it down to me, and now I'm telling you. Maybe the next time you see Julius, shake his left hand and tell him what I told you. A rivalry might be the way for you to become friends." Amber thought about this for a bit. She didn't particularly want to be friends with a Pokemon thief, but it was worth a shot. The next evening happened almost the same way as the last. Amber had just got Latias out of her Pokeball, but Julius came running towards her across Arena 3. Except this time, she got up and ran towards him as well. She got up and ran where the two met at the center of the arena. Amber grasped Julius's left hand with her own and shook it. Amber and Julius stared at each other in silence. So did the Water, Ice, and Steel type trainers who occupied Arena 3. Then someone started applauding. A young man with a Poliwag. The applause spread to the rest of the trainers. Amber looked to her left and saw Marigold and Vanilla clapping and cheering. Somewhere else in the arena, Amber's other sweet mate, Ginger, was clapping, much to Amber's surprise. "What's this about?" Julius asked. Amber let go of his hand. As she turned and walked away, she said, "Battle every time you meet. Enjoy every time you battle." The applause grew even louder. That's when Professor Padilla, the professor in charge of Arena 3, came out and said, "Excuse me, what's with all the clapping?" He looked at Julius. "And what are you doing in my arena again?" Amber had to giggle. She and Julius were now rivals, but they could never be friends. Not as long as she laughed when he was ratted out by the authorities.